I'm not gonna lie, I am very excited about Exodus. And no, I am not going insane. Thanks for asking and caring, by the way. I appreciate it. I know it's sometimes hard to tell with me, but I am really actually excited. Exodus, the poor man's Mass Effect. Exodus, the poor man's I don't know that the expanse exists type of situation. Because you need to understand, Exodus has a lot of gameplay showcase, it has lore showcase, it has so much, it has shown so much. And without a doubt, Exodus is going to be one of the most focused, forgettablest pieces of trash game that we have had in a while. And that's exciting, because here's the trick, right? There currently exist multiple tens of thousands of people who are absolutely beyond lost in believing that Exodus isn't ironically gonna be the next Mass Effect. The indie Mass Effect, as you know, we do the Skyrim Mass Effect thing with the Tainted Grail, the Fall of Babylon, which is actually a good game. And if you want to play a good game, play that instead. But Exodus, man, there are some people really desperate for this thing to succeed. It's almost like the fable of Britain, or currently the Gothic 1 remake of Poland. Yes, if Fable collapses, so does Britain. If Gothic 1 isn't a success, yeah, Poland's probably gonna go to war with the world. It is what it is, you know? And Exodus also has a group of people who are that desperate in seeing it. And boys, I mean, we know a lot about this absolute dumpster fire. This is their official YouTube channel. A whole whopping 80k subs. By the way, like the video and subscribe right now. Takes less than a second. It greatly helps out the channel. And the fact that Exodus has more subs than me honestly makes me die inside more than usual. But in any case, I have watched a lot of these videos. These ones are not even highlighted for some reason. I have seen most of them. And it's just bad. It's really, really bad if you have not seen them. Maybe some people are not paying attention and they don't think it's that bad, but let me just show you a couple of them. These are the newest, okay? This is combat. Watch. So the shooting itself does not honestly seem bad. It does not. It could use some work, or a lot in some situations. It looks better in certain places than others. I'm going to show you other clips where the shooting actually will look pretty good, honestly. But as you can clearly see, the AI is absolute garbage. Like, and also, the backstory of this. They're currently in an ancient civilization ruin of, I forgot what's the name of them, but they're effectively humans that are like tens of thousands of years more advanced than the current your protagonist. And they're gone, and these Roombas, with no arms for some reason, are protecting this from any intruders. And I mean, yeah, they're not even using guns. They're just robots that kind of run at you. And I mean, you saw it there, right? The AI just doesn't know what's happening. The AI is atrociously bad. We're talking about launch of Cyberpunk 2077 AI bad, okay? This is what it looks like, honestly. This is atrocious. Some of the animations are super scuffed, running animations, and a lot of animations look scuffed. But the shooting mechanics don't seem that bad. Some of the abilities even look okay-ish. Most of them don't, by the way. Again, I am being fair here, okay? I don't need to lie about this stuff to, well, make it non-succeed, okay? I wish I had that power. But yeah, there's a lot of shooting examples, and it's kind of bad. There's for example this, which is a great example of how Exodus fails in my opinion. Again, and they upload all of this on their own YouTube channel in like 1 minute, very curated segments. I'm not sure if they're doing this because they think this is good teasing, or are they doing this because they know that their game's bad and kind of looks bad. I kind of think it's the former, not the latter, because they did unironically post 2 minutes of dialogue, which we're gonna get into, and that is the deal breaker for so many people, because we already knew that Exodus is gonna be woke slop just from the character designs, but I mean, I'm just gonna show you a couple of seconds of this later on, and if you don't know this, I mean, you're gonna be like, oh, where's the bleach bottle? The ending animation is okay-ish. The jump animation is very static and kind of boring, and the landing animation is also dull. There's the hook thing because consoles. Yeah, that animation is just ass. This is my favorite, by the way. Pay close attention to the wall. So first of all, obviously, the vomit does that. But second of all, you saw it, right? The wall just kind of glitches. Look at this. Look at this. Look. See? It changed color for a moment. You saw that, right? And then the debris, first of all, it falls like it's fucking popcorn. Second of all, the debris just vanishes. Just literally just evaporates into non-existence, breaking some pretty big laws of physics right there. And this is the second combat. Now again, there is shooting in this game that looks good, especially like here, for example. Look at this. That's a railgun. Feels pretty meaty. Feels pretty good. And then the side laser gatling, whatever, also looks kind of nice. Some effects do seem okay. And this is honestly probably by far the best example of combat. But it's also kind of really fast and dull because you use all of these abilities, they're big and fucking juicy, but I mean, it's over in a heartbeat. This doesn't feel too good. It's the combat could be good, but the AI is needlessly trash. And I mean, when you get shot on by the AI here, you can I think you can see it. This just seems ass, right? I'm not the only one. And there's a lot of this, okay? The combat could be good, but it's not really there. It's not really there. And then there's stuff like this. As you can see, the secret gets highlighted. Yeah. And the cave doesn't look necessarily that bad. Probably one of their better looking locations, if I'm being real. But at the same time, if you're currently like scratching your face, clawing out your eyes, and thinking something's wrong, well, that's because there's something very wrong here. Because it's fucking Dragon Age the Veilguard. Yes, Exodus is actually Dragon Age the Veilguard. Dragon Age the Veilguard was like this, okay? This is where the level starts. This is a you. That's right, you. A beautiful, luxurious person. And, you know, this is the level start. That's a wall. You cannot go back. And your only choice is to go through this, you know, a blatant tunnel. If you're lucky, the tunnel is going to curve a little bit, then curve a little bit more. Maybe there's going to be stairs here, okay? And keep in mind, it's all a tunnel. But in this tunnel, there's like this, for example. There's this outlet. There's nothing really there. It's just like this. Okay? It's just like that. And there's maybe a treasure chest. You know, a treasure chest. And it's actually a mimic and it's gonna swallow Freeren, but you know, I'm gonna be there, and I'm not pulling her out, okay? I'm stuffing her more in, if you know what I mean. Okay, it is what it is, boys. I made my choice. It is what it is. Okay? And again, the corridor just continues, and maybe there's another secret, like, right here, okay? Or if you're super lucky and the level designers have decided to completely go off the rails, is this part of the level right here until the stairs is gonna have absolutely nothing in it. It's just gonna be a walking sim. And there's gonna be, this is not even gonna be here. This doesn't exist, right? But this is a secret passage that's gonna go under here, and you're gonna be able to loot a couple of things, and then you go out from, I don't know, a ventilation duct, and you're right here in front of the stairs. You're not gonna miss anything. There's no point backtracking. This secret did not contain actually anything. It's just an alternative route that doesn't actually change anything. This is what you get if you're lucky. Because this is literally Dragon Age the Veilguard level design. Again, the literal design. Flashbang, very cool, I know. The literal design where you were in a location like this. You're in a location. Here's a door. You need to get through the door, right? And there's like this empty socket here, and there's this levitating thing right here, and this is the level of complexity Dragon Age the Veilguard had. Okay, to open the door that your companions 15 times tell you there must be a hidden mechanic to open the door, and then you levitate this levitating thing and put it in the socket right there, and the door suddenly fucking just open. That's Exodus. Exodus is literally doing the Dragon Age Veilguard insult your intelligence level of level design. And my god, there have been many games that actually do this. There are countless game developers, seemingly, that it's not like they can't make an interesting level with, like branching choices. Do you go there, there, and there, and all the ways are different? No. They could theoretically make it, but they unironically think that this is the level of complexity the gamers can only take, and anything above this is just too much. And then they get called out for being insane. And this is Exodus. And again, everything is blatantly, painfully actually obvious here, right? The things that highlight, there's no like, oh, see if this actually works. No. This is a pre-scripted location you can use your power. You don't get to just use your power and see if something works. No. That's bad, obviously. It's a pre-scripted thing because secret and player idiot. And then there's the most egregious part, the dialogue. I mean, when this came out, people who were actually supporting this game until this point were actually abandoning hope because, my fucking god, just listen to this.
Ooh, maybe metaphysically. You've seen it, the way I can interact with some celestial glyphs. I'm not like you. It isn't built into me the same way. But there is a connection. And it's getting strong.
Like the video right now, or I'm gonna keep playing this. I'm gonna torture myself and you. I'm gonna keep playing this. Do it.
Evolution. Adaptation. The virus changes. I change.
Changed?
No. Yes, sometimes. It's inevitable. Necessary for survival. The Celestials know that. We have to learn. That's why I'm so interested.
The only thing that's missing is she starts talking about how she's also vegan because eating other things is evil. Anyway, Exodus is complete garbage. And when this bad boy gets released, it's gonna be an experience, boys. It's gonna be an experience. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.